Now then, here's a line I don't get to say very often on this programme. They met at a Buddhist disco. And having realised they were the only people there who weren't praying, three young musicians gravitated towards each other, they got chatting, and just a week later the Buck brothers were born.
Now they're living in London, and they are huge in America and Canada, winning all sorts of independent music awards. Today they are attempting to break a world record, playing 27 gigs, that's another word for a rock concert or event, in 12 hours. They're just over 7 hours in, and it's touch and go. Kate Recordon caught up with them as they began their musical challenge.
Not so much rock and roll as just a bit, well, rocky. Broken amps meant an early catastrophe for the band. No sound.
I'm a morale officer at the moment.
But eventually, with the clock ticking, they had to concede something.
Basically, we've had a technical hitch, and in order to make sure that's still a concert, we're going to mime to our own track. We managed to buy a copy of our own CD, which is out today, but it won't be a complete mime. We're going to sing and play along, so it's still officially a concert.
Getting from Charing Cross to Leicester Square via Farringdon, Holloway and Chalk Farm, to name but a few, is no mean feat. The boys have to be at a new destination every half hour until 11 o'clock tonight to even stand a chance of breaking the record, with one song sung live at each location. But sound wasn't the only hitch today. The tour bus provided its own challenges.
Phil, the keys! An idiot, man.
Hello, welcome to the glamour.
Quite an essential part of this.
But the Buck brothers are a plucky lot and retain their sense of humour and professionalism throughout, with the band themselves mucking in where possible, though staying optimistic was a team effort.
We're currently having to find new and exciting ways of how to perform.
But you're still on the move, so you haven't given up yet?
Still on the move, gig 4 to come, let's do it.
When we hit the bigger, sort of less cramped venues, then I think we should be rolling.
And finally, the power came back. OK, it wasn't a reception worthy of Wembley, but hey, that was the least of their worries.
We're going to make it work, and it's the end of it. We have to make it work, otherwise we're going to look like Eddie the Eagle rock, so, you know, it's not going to make us look very good.
Well, it's just coming up to 1:15. Gig 5 is done and dusted. The kit is working again, which is a relief to all of them, I know, but there are still several more gigs to go before they can say they've broken the record. They need to get to 27 at least by 11 o'clock tonight, so the work is still to be done.
Which me do you like?
The band have already been hugely successful in America and head to Canada on tour later this week. They count the Harry Potter and Equus whiz Daniel Radcliffe among their legion of fans.
We worked just over the river, the other side of London Bridge, and we just popped across to catch a gig and be part of history.
By gig 7, more disaster.
We don't have any the appropriate leads to do the gig with.
So no sound or CD player backup. Another delay while more equipment was sought. It did come, finally. But at this point tonight there are still several gigs to go, and I haven't even mentioned the traffic yet. We'll know tomorrow if they made it. Kate Recordon, London Tonight.